Well, you know, I heard of this browser that might be a good alternative called
What's that?
Brave that
I've
probably
never
doesn't
heard.
take up as much RAM as Chrome, and I don't know, its whole thing is about not, not being a shill. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't
this,
know. I don't know how good it is. I haven't tested it or anything, but apparently it uses a lot of the like framework and shit that Chrome uses, so you can import stuff.
yeah.
So I was thinking of doing it. I'm just kind of too lazy. Are you
I'm
winning,
not
son? Well,
giving
Toaster
it
Man,
away.
I just started, so you'll
That's
be able to see in real time
that's a yes, by the way.
if
He is
I'm
winning.
winning. I'm by winning. What was the context to that anyway? I don't even remember.
What? The Are you winning song?
Charlie Sheen.
What?
Remember? He's like, I'm by winning.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't know if he was, maybe he was asked if he was bisexual and then he said, I'm by winning, whatever that means. I mean, all randoms isn't that bad, or isn't that good, you know? Like, it does have
Well, it depends
Grisco.
what's in the it's in the pool.
Yeah, it's not that good, I'd say. Like, all Grisco weapons, now that's something that you ought to be really ashamed of for missing. Like, really ashamed, like, just leave if you missed.
It's like you should be so ashamed. It's like you said a racial slur. That's how ashamed you should be.
What, by winning?
I don't know why I bothered.
It's fun, though. This isn't about fun, it's about winning. What's that? Winning is... It's kind of like... Actually, sort of like... Here, let me spell it for you, and then I'm not going to do that.
On those poems where I look back, 3 people around the basket have eggs, and I'm just like, why not you putting it in?
Because it's hard to remember.
Big red numbers on the fucking screen, and none of you are putting it in.
Well, you aren't talking about me, because I was
I was
outside.
talking about you.
I was
You weren't
outside.
outside. I looked in, your thing was inside the walls.
Nope. I was outside. So I'm like, I went to pick it up, and then I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm making it back in time. I'll ink instead. Since every second in Salmon Run is valuable. I thought you were gonna get that, but
Like, I'm out of ink. This isn't easy to remember.
got him. Oh shit. What? No! I resisted. I did the thing. I DI'd, that's what it's called. You better be ready to DI in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, punch.
Did your parents name you Chris because you were born on Christmas? Apparently, it's just a coincidence. The fact that, you know, my parents thought to tell me this is pretty funny, though. Oh no.
You gotta cover you gotta cover yourselves.
Like, it's not even just Chris. It's like Chris Smith on Christmas. I'm always paranoid that people think that I'm using a fake name, but I'm really not.
Oh, you're following. Thank you.
Well, Chris single-handedly saved Salmon Run. Good job, Chris.
Okay.
This gun is so stupid.
They're really fond of snipers lately.
There's like always... Oh, wait, do you mean the enemy?
Yes.
Okay. So I was gonna say, there's like usually always one sniper in Salmon Run.
No, I don't mean that. No, like they're spawning snipers a lot more lately.
Oh, I haven't noticed.
I have.
I will fight my way through. Oh shit. I'm gonna get some pepper some damage on it. Put some pepper on it. Wall's coming. Whoa! Surprised no one dealt with that sooner. This is just great.
Fortunately, there's no steelhead into this.
Oh, well. Fuck, yeah. This thing isn't gonna be doing that. Thank God someone dealt with that, because holy shit. The eggs! Get the eggs! No, I'll do it! Yeah, I completely forgot about hypers. Classic. It'd be kind of annoying to collect eggs with anyway. Sandman Run. I was like, what's Sandman Run? Is that like a different game? And I'm like, oh. It's called Sandman Run because it's so easy that it puts you to sleep. What's the lore behind Sandman anyway?
What do you mean?
Mr. Sandman. Why sand? What's that about?
I assume sand refers to the thing of like how you are sometimes people wake up and they have like a little like grit or whatever around the eyes. It's like a little, I don't know what to call it. It's like, I guess like congealed skin flakes or whatever the hell it is. Just stuff around
you know,
your
people could be
eyelids when
people
you
could
wake.
be eating. You could have just said that.
What?
Yeah. Disgusting.
It's whatever that is. Basically, it's people waking up with that.
So they think that some man comes and puts sand.
So it's like, oh, this must
in
be
your
sand.
eyes.
So yeah, when they assume they sleep, because it only happens when you wake up. It's like, well, clearly, like a mystical figure is coming in and putting sand upon my eyes to put me asleep.
Who came up with that? Who was the
people who didn't understand how the world worked.
who was the fucking idiot who came up with that? Like, hello? It's not even sand.
Well, I mean, they didn't know that. You can destroy the mothership like it on like the second repel, like the last repel.
Yeah, where it goes
like twice, it just falls into the sea and dies.
Yeah, that's not entirely uncommon. It's easier if someone uses the stingray. Yeah.
You can like kill it early by doing it.
Hopefully we'll get that wave and one of us will have the stingray.
Okay.
Preferably me because it's very satisfying. Oh God, no! It's not fair.
Second step. Please jump or don't, whatever it's called. Why are the missiles like not stopping?
Probably because there are like two of them. If I had to guess at least.
Chasing me, all you little shits. I just want a moment to breathe. Grip.
Yeah, the blaster kind of sucks. I'd rather have gun! Is that person's name Lesbiab?
Yep.
Classic. You ever think about the like lesbian hand symbol?
The what now?
You know that thing Luigi does in the intro of Mario Tennis or Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, where he puts like his.
I'm not some sort of Mario mutant.
I mean, I'm just, you know, it's easier to describe that way if you actually played good games instead of garbage games. But
Well, you see, I played more than just Mario when I grew up.
I mean,
so.
Did you ever play Mario Golf Toadstool Tour?
No.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
I played other better games. Like
Wow, what the
Metroid
fuck?
Prime.
We have to get that dolphin net play going so that I can fucking
Just running for,
show
like, several
you
hours of work 'cause you
how
know how to play the game.
good that it's golf, Gavin. Come on.
Nah, it's Mario Golf. It's gonna have all sorts of weird, like, bullshit power shots or whatever the hell.
No, it's just it's like every single other golf game that isn't Ribbit King, because that's not golf, that's Brawl. So I mean, even Karo King does the same thing with the 2 meters. And I made a point of that. Like, this is much more Mario Golf than Ribbit King. This is much more everybody's golf than Ribbit King. Wait, I forget. No, you don't have everybody's golf, do you?
No, I don't.
Shit! Wait, no, I think that was American, never mind. Wait, but Sony's not region locked, is it?
No.
There was everybody's golf for like $12 recently. I thought, I was thinking about, like speed. And not so much about you. When I should have.
Thinking about speed? What?
Yeah, speed slasher. Kevin.
Oh.
The friend of the stream, as it were.
Yes, I know. Nice. You just say the word speed and like, well, how is this relevant?
So that's Sonic, Gavin. I'm talking about Sonic.
Course, Luigi's downstairs meowing up a storm.
Look, it doesn't matter if I die, as long as my teammates don't die.
He always does this whenever I try to do anything to the cat. The meowing. Silent for like several hours when we're just lying about the room doing nothing. I want to start talking downstairs meowing.
Hi here, so it's probably this. No, it's front. It's wave 3 too. God damn it. Where's it going?
Upstairs. Hello, Luigi.
This is this can be a good wave if you get it early.
You can just come in, you know. Unless he's chasing the fly, in which case he's just meowing because he can't find it.
Alright,
I
let's
think
see.
he can't find it.
Yep, that one. This is so weird how like I instinctually press this way.
I don't think that is, like that's just a habit.
No, it's like I don't even think about it. I know, we barely use our specials. I mean, partially because of that happens, but you really don't need
my
them.
My special more often than not is bomb rush. This is kind of like, wow.
Yeah, bomb rush actually is garbage, so like you'll never find us using that. It's the same one. All right, I'm just gonna go around. Oh my god, I can't because they opened them over here. Oh, this isn't good. Oh my fucking god! Did we open every single
these
one?
Are open. They are, yeah.
Well, bomb rush would be pretty good now because they can't miss.
Not fast enough though.
Where is it? Yeah, see, this thing isn't that good on this. Yeah.
They just didn't open everything.
This map is really good when that doesn't happen. Yeah, this is like easily, far and away, the best stage in the game. Which is still funny, because when it was first revealed, I'm like, this map looks like it's gonna be shit.
I mean, you say that about like literally everything that comes out for this game.
That's not true.
That is true.
I like the...
Like watch back over the videos every time something new comes out. This is gonna be shit. I don't like this.
I like the Nautilus. I like the Bubbler.
You were
The
the
ballpoint pen looked interesting.
Before that came out.
The ballpoint pen looked interesting. I just couldn't use it. What came with the ballpoint pen again?
Wow, the heat exploding slosher.
Right, yeah, no, I mean, it looked cool, right? But then you use it and it kind of sucks. But then you use it in Salmon Run and it doesn't suck.
Decent, it needs very specific use.
If it exploded on contact with people, I'd be down, but you have to kind of like aim next to them and that doesn't even kill them, even though it's an explosion.
I mean, like, if you're like good with a slosher, like, it's basically the same thing, just has an AoE to help you tag people who are escaping.
I feel like if you're good with the slosher, you're probably gonna be irritated because you're used to hitting that on.
I mean, you still can hit them dead on.
Yeah, it just sucks.
Don't work with that.
Very not satisfying because it explodes. Like, you're there for the explosion. You're not there for the not explosion. Like, hello?
You're there for the kill, I would assume.
No, you're there for the explosion. That's why you're using it. Because the explosion is cool. The only thing that I hate on is shitty station. That's it.
No, you hit on multiple Salmon run maps, you hit on multiple weapons, you hit on basically every bit of clothing that you don't use.
Gavin's just mad because I don't like the brush.
No.
And I don't like
I'm
the
mad because you try and say I don't hate anything and then you hit everything.
No, I said I don't hate everything, not anything.
No, you said anything.
Well, that's obviously not true. Because I hate the brush. Let's guide this in a bit. Don't shoot it. Okay, now. Those things are usually better in a straight line.
This one's like a longer range gun, actually, if that's still it.
Well, I did hit it, so you can't say I didn't do that. Hit anything that's not Salmon Run? Well, I do not like the main multiplayer mode. Actually, that's not true. I do like it. I just hate playing against other people. Really, I just hate losing.
So you hit it, basically.
Kinda, I love the concept still. I love Splatoon conceptually. It's such a great idea. Like the reloading, like swimming is so good. I love it. Perfect.
It's that patented Nintendo design of like combining multiple solutions into one thing.
Is that a Nintendo?
Yeah, like it's, you know, that's how like Nintendo games tend to be designed, is that they have the philosophy of just using like one thing to solve multiple problems. You can see that in like Mario games, especially because like, you know, Mario's jump does fucking everything. It's like this is how you interact with something. You jump at it or on it or through it or whatever, and the thing activates or does whatever.
Not in Super Mario Odyssey. They want you to use the stupid hat dickhead instead.
I mean, but that's also an example of it because the hat solves multiple problems.
No, I hate the hat.
Stop
Stop complimenting the hat. Stop it.
Follows the design
Stop.
philosophy.
Shut.
Very tight
Shut.
and well done.
Stop.
Rather neat and elegant. An evolution of
Don't
the Luma
describe
in Super Mario
Cappy like
Galaxy 1 and 2.
Yeah, that thing kind of sucked too, honestly.
How?
It's just one thing that is very small. New Super Mario Bros. Basically did it and made less of a deal about it. Oh!
How did it do it?
You just have the spin that gives you some slight air, you know?
I mean, yeah, but this like also shows you, because you're in a 3D environment, you're moving a lot more dynamically when you can do it again.
I don't know about Mario Galaxy being that though.
Oh,
where's the last person? There
right
they
there,
are.
fucking about. They're gonna die.
Yeah, whatever. Are you saying you hate Cappy? Yeah! This is I thought this was obvious. I despise Cappy. Stupid fucking voice. Fuck you, Cappy. I think that if Cappy didn't have eyes and didn't talk, then the mechanics would be really fun, even if they're more one trick than I would like.
I don't understand that at all, honestly.
Well, it's just like there are only two moves that you really need to use in Mario Odyssey,
No, it's not that. It's not that bit. It's the bit where you said you would enjoy these mechanics if they were exactly the same.
I hate Cappy. I hate him.
Slightly different.
I hate him.
Like just the aesthetic, a bit of the aesthetics was changed ever so slightly. And
it's like if there was a Pokemon that had like a move or playstyle that I liked, but it was fucking ugly, like that fucking bug. Fuck you, bug lady, you stupid ugly piece of shit, or Pancham. Fuck you, Pancham, especially.
You before said you would go for function over form.
No, the other way around.
I'm pretty sure you said it that way around.
No, because I'm the one who has bred over like 100 NU Pokemon because I like them and how they look and stuff. You know that more than anyone.
I
Bug lady, yeah, Pheromosa, disgusting creature. ugly, terrible. I hope that they remove her. Why'd they even put her in the first place? God, it makes me so angry.
Don't understand what sets you off sometimes.
I have a shiny one. Toaster Man, I know.
How did you get a shiny one?
I know, and you know what? That was a mistake. Unless you got it accidentally, which I highly doubt.
She wears pants. Is that like the thing with like Ultra enemies? You can get shiny Ultra boosts?
I think, yeah, it has to be, right?
I'm gonna pick that up after all then. I want my shiny muscle bug.
Wait, are you saying her shiny wears pants? Is that it? Let's see here.
I guess she does then.
Like her bottom half, where like you know, the skirt like body thing is like black, and then the kind of knee pads are white. That's hilarious. I still hate that Pokemon though, but that's really good. I actually didn't know that. I haven't been keeping up with like the new Pokemon as much recently. Like I know nothing about Wall or Clown or.
Yeah, I didn't play the Ultra games, so I don't know the fuck about any of them.
Is there anything else added? I feel like there was like some. Oh right, they're gonna add
that yellow Lucario thing.
Right, and then Marshadow. Don't know anything about that.
I know it's Ghost and Fighting, which is like at least a decent fighting set. Like it knows Dark Weakness and Ghost and Fighting must let you punch anything in the game.
It looks cute. Wow, that flying fucker got fucked.
I have one because of the event. I actually went and got one, so maybe one day he'll see use.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Pokemon's a game that you hate.
I mean, I hate it because of like the people we play it with. Where it's just like, hey, and you know, instead of like, that's how like I Pokemon fight. Let's just do like weird gimmick things that you can't beat because they're just anti all of your shit automatically. That's
He's talking about Trick Room because he has a very
also,
speed-centric
that one time
team.
where like you and like Aki both like just broke out like just constant sleep fighter shite, and it was just kind of great. Thanks.
No, that was my Vileplume.
Yeah, and it was just like great. I can't play the game anymore. So
don't rope her into it. Gavin's least favorite thing in video games is not being able to do anything.
Not being allowed to play the fucking game.
Sleep is something he hates a lot. So we gotta incorporate that sleep clause. Because yeah, there's like every time you woke up, I'm
also,
like, sleep out.
Like Pokemon RNG, like all RNGs in these games, just fucking despises me personally with a passion. Move like 20% chance to freeze, it freezes me on the first go. I remember that when I was fighting Will once, it was kind of fuck off. Shit, this fucking...
So I have a question about Marshadow.
What?
What move does it use in Smash? Because it looked like it rose up a small dark city. And I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Well, that's what we get for being greedy.
Oh,
Yep.
Monarch's magic.
I guess maybe it's Shadow Sneak, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like a Pokemon already does Shadow Sneak, though. Oh, wait. All of the ghost Pokemon do.
I mean, it could also be like Shadow Snake. Not Shadow Snake, Shadow Punch.
I was just about to be like...
Yeah, I know you were.
Thank you, this is Shadow Sneak.
Please don't do that.
Spectral Thief, so I'm assuming that's like its unique move.
Yeah, like it steals buffs or something, I think. Sorry, Monarchs, we're not having people join. It's just the two of us today. Generally, it's just the two of us, unfortunately.
We're having randos join.
Cat just fucking sprinted out of the room suddenly. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, when I mentioned Shitty Station, I don't know if I mentioned the idea, like, I thought that this Direct 8/8/2018, they were going to announce Octolings. I don't think I mentioned the fact that I kind of thought that they were going to release, like, a Shifty Station stage, too.
Oh, no worries, mate. Thanks for dropping in. I mean, they might.
Because it's like, I was thinking it would be like Mario Maker, kind of, where, like, the stage things would be random every time you loaded it up, because that's what Shifty Station is. And it would be a good secondary Splatoon stage, because Splatoon is like one of Nintendo's biggest IPs all of a sudden. So
It's not even all of a sudden. It has been since the first game.
I know, but I mean, relatively all of a sudden. Mario is like 50 years old, so.
Mario exploded out of the can.
Mario's 24 years old, really. Well, that was when video games didn't exist. So I don't think that's a fair comparison.
I mean, video games didn't exist on the Wii U, but here we are.
That is straight up not true. Don't you dare. I'm not gonna use the word that nobody likes people using, but I'm close. Close. I'm something like that when you do that. So.
When you do what? Sorry, like I had to fuck my headphones with it suddenly.
Well, I'm not
I
saying
don't know
the word,
if it's
but...
the socket on the computer or if it's just the fucking headphone jack itself. But like sometimes it's not just beginning to lose audio in the right ear until I fuck with it.
Oh, I'm dead.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Don't say that the Wii U doesn't have games, you stupid piece of shit.
Didn't they?
You did. You fuckhead. That's exactly what you said. It wasn't even a metaphor or anything. There was no rhetoric, you just straight up said it.
Yeah.
Why would you say that? You didn't say it. But
Why would I say that? I didn't say it.
I hate this guy. Anyways, I think that would be pretty neat, because Splatoon does deserve 2 stages. I think. I mean, how many does Fire Emblem have? How many stages does Fire Emblem have?
2.
Exactly. Splatoon deserves 3 stages then. How many stages does Metroid have?
I don't know.
Actually, that's like quite a bit, right?
That's at least like, if they're bringing all the Metroid ones back, that's at least like 4.
Where Samus didn't, or where Metroid didn't, you know, put in as far as characters in the roster, put in as far as stages, because, my god, there's so many Metroid stages. And since I haven't played any of them, I'm like, well, I don't really care, but alright. Also, I hate that one song. I hate it.
The one song.
Oh, I hate the song where the intro is like, Samus is under fire, fuck you! Who put that in? Die.
What are you talking about?
There's that one song where that one dude says it. And then it goes, bing, 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 bing. That part's okay, because I think it's like the Metroid
I've never
theme or
heard
something.
this in my life.
Yeah, I'm just doing a very bad rendition of it, but... Actually, that was a bad place to kill that, but... And that goes, whoa!
Okay.
Come on, you're like the Metroid master. You should know this
Sounds
immediately.
like not a single Metroid song I've ever heard in my life.
Well, of course not, because it's a
point where
Smash
I'm
Bros.
not
song.
the point where I'm not actually sure it is one, and you're just making this up.
No, it's real.
I'm pretty sure you're just making this up.
I remember the things I hate very vividly. Oh my god! What? You didn't die? God damn it! I was like so tuned in. It's gonna be Octolinks and probably Shifty Station to justify the direct, because the Octolinks are gonna be Echo Fighters.
I mean, that will probably still happen, honestly.
I mean, it better, right? It's the year of the Octolink.
My main bet is like there's gonna be an R Sega rep and there's gonna be an R Square Enix rep.
Jim, come on, man. Okay, what was that?
Sorry.
There's gonna be another Square Enix? What'd you say?
An R Square Enix rep and then an R Sega rep.
Yeah, Shadow and Slime, hopefully. And not that fucking asshole Sephiroth.
No, if I had the bet, it's gonna be either a Dragon Quest rep or a Bravely rep.
Who's the protagonist of Final Fantasy IX?
It's a DM.
Yeah, that guy better not get in.
I know I'll laugh whenever your opinion on that changes once you actually play it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, but... I mean, if it's Final Fantasy again, that's gonna be so disappointing.
I wouldn't say so disappointing. That's it. That'd be pretty good. It's like each Final Fantasy game is like wildly different from
All right,
each
wise
other.
guy. What if it's Waka?
I mean, I personally wouldn't like that. But,
But Waka's iconic. He's the first racist video game character. Nintendo would love to have that in their roster.
openly celebrates the death of thousands. Piece of shit.
Wait, you didn't?
It's not in that instance.
I don't even the Ahmed. I keep wanting to say Ahmed, and I'm like, hold on. Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah, it's me.
I'm like, I don't know.
Pushing out of my way, and I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know where those gunshots are coming from. Albed, right? Wait, didn't I just say that? I don't know.
You did just say that, yes.
Final Fantasy X is but an old glimmer in my eye.
Which fucking baffles me. It's like the only one you know is the worst one. It's not sure 13 exists. It's
That's
the
not
second
true.
worst
I know 10, kind of. Sorry, did I say 10? I meant 15. I know 15, kind of.
one. No, you know 15's porn. You don't know 15.
Wow. You can't just put me on blast like that. Yeah, Gino's gonna be in. That's why I'm pretty sure that's basically confirmed, right?
Probably.
Oh wait, that's a Square Enix rep. Well, there we go.
Technically.
There we go. That's perfect, actually. Sorry, Slime.
I guess the question is, who would the second Sega rep be?
Shadow. I already said this.
No, I would like betting like a rep from a different series.
So you're... Oh, no.
It's like hard
No.
Konami has Metal Gear Solid and Castlevania, Capcom has Mega Man and Street Fighter.
Well, sorry, Gavin, but don't you remember that time where Sega had a racing franchise that celebrated every single one of their franchises and then turned it into just Sonic?
Yeah, but here's the thing, Nintendo robs graves, so they don't care.
Or you know how they only care about Sonic?
Well, Sonic and Yakuza.
I feel like that Yakuza stuff seems independent of Sega almost. Imagine if, how do you say his name? Kiryu?
Yeah.
Imagine if he was in.
I would fucking laugh my head off.
That would be so
Make it
good.
work. He's been on a Nintendo system.
Well, that's not the,
I know, but like that is, you know, if people try to argue that, he actually has been on one.
what was the character where everyone said they weren't on a Nintendo system and then they were?
That was probably Snake.
Probably, yeah.
Because he has been, Twin Snakes is a GameCube exclusive.
And it's like, I know everyone's like, oh, we can't have Sega right for it to go, you put your game. There's so many characters that would be so great to see in Smash that, like, it's definitely impossible, but like, you know, like Crash Bandicoot would be one I'd be interested in. He's not gonna make it in, but like, you know, if we had infinite possibilities, I'd like to see that.
I don't know if Crash would actually work, honestly.
He spins, Gavin.
And that's about it.
No, and then he spins to fly, and he spins to dig. You don't understand the versatility. We were just talking about it.
Someone with a gun can get out here and like assist with these snipers.
What?
Assist with these snipers.
Crash Bandicoot had a gun. He could use that. He used his apples. You know what? I'm gonna put this egg in. Ah, no, I'm not. I'm dead.
Of course, they would stop the taxi right in front of it. Like the E-leader can go straight
Yep.
through.
I mean, the thing about Geno is like no one's impossible to make it into Smash anymore. I think. I think Nintendo just has like
Goku.
what?
Goku.
No, you know, a video game character. A
Goku.
video game character. He's not a video game character.
He's been in video games.
No, by
Goku.
Sakurai's definition of a video game character, he's not a video game character. So I mean, video game characters. There's no like. I feel like there's no one that Nintendo can't get. They just have ultimate power. Don't shoot that. God damn it.
I don't think they can get Nathan Drake.
Who? No one even wants Nathan Drake, but they probably could get him.
No, they couldn't. That's a Sony first party.
So? So was
Well, how
Snake,
would they
basically.
No, he wasn't. Not at all.
Are you telling me that, like, all the actual good games on Sony's consoles weren't their first-party games?
Yeah.
What?
That's how it's always worked.
What?
Like, welcome.
I'm so used to Nintendo.
In fact, only Nintendo's the only one who's ever done that because Nintendo basically only ever had first-party games.
That's not true. The
I
Wii
mean,
had Call of
like
Duty.
after the Super Nintendo, that's
No,
more
the
or less
Wii had
completely
Call
true.
of Duty.
One that Wii was actually pretty good.
Cloud. Well, that Final Fantasy isn't a Sonyism, is it? Oh,
No, it started on Nintendo even. That is like its first proper foray off of Nintendo was Final Fantasy VII because Nintendo publicly insulted Square Enix. For whatever fucking reason, they just said, hey, let's just openly insult one of like the developers of one of the biggest games on our system. And it's kind of like, well,
is that why they're angry about, or they won't let them use Geno anymore?
I mean, I don't know, probably.
Well,
It
you
wasn't
know, it's
actually
good.
resolved until like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube.
So wait, when did that happen?
Had, like, what?
Did that happen before 2000?
What, the insult?
Yeah. Okay, so it was actually a good thing.
Like, the insult happened, like, in the run-up to the N64, and they're like, well, since Square Enix are basically fucking losers, and it's not... Square Enix like, well, hey, guess what? We're gonna go with the PlayStation now.
Well,
Canceled
Nintendo was
the
right.
Nintendo 64, Final Fantasy, and then went on to make, like, one of the greatest selling games of all time.
And that's...
So, there you go.
Which one's that?
7.
Well, I would hazard an argument that Nintendo made Paper Mario without them, and that is leagues better than a game that I haven't played. So
Yeah, but you are also hopelessly wrong, so...
I mean, look, I mean now I really like Super Mario RPG, and I know TJ in chat is streaming it, so I don't want to shit on it too much. But if
I think
Nintendo
TJ is
didn't
working
insult them, then we probably would have got Super Mario RPG 2 instead of Paper Mario, the best game of all time. Which then spawned Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, the supposed best game of all time.
Which then spawned Sticker Star, the worst game of all time.
Stop.
Which then spawned Color Splash, the second worst game of all time.
Is it weird, like, you know Super Mario Bros? How
Vaguely.
they do like Mario facts, like cool Mario facts. Every time there's like a Color Splash cool fact, I like, in my brain, I internally think like Paper Mario Color Splash pride. Like, yes, this game is getting the recognition it deserves. People will think that this game is cool.
Sticks.
Well, someone has an egg. I
know, it's all these people who are fucking dead.
I shouldn't have revived you.
Should've.
You can't put an egg in when you're dead.
I put an egg in anyway.
I know, because I revived you.
Color Splash was garbage, my dude.
Color Splash was not garbage. The fighting system was actually worse than... I mean, it rewards you, so it's not worse. But, like, the cards were much worse than the sticker album. Which is not good, I'd say. But, yeah, I mean, imagine, like... other than the nauseating existentialism, imagine Color Splash's kind of writing with normal Paper Mario gameplay. It'd be great. Well, really, it's just Paper Mario has had great writing throughout, so it's not even really that. Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna announce Paper Mario for Smash, and then they're gonna announce a classic Paper Mario game. And then it's gonna be the revival of Paper Mario.
No, they're going to announce like some little like children's art project game for Paper Mario. Like our Chibi Robo got that thing where you use the cameras to like capture objects. It's gonna be like that.
You know,
Fill out like a museum of paper objects.
What's it called? Putt and Peps. What is that called?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was like that putt game that wasn't actually a game, but you just kind of put shit in there. Do you have the thing, by the way?
I do have the thing.
Good. So let's kill the mothership.
Right below, so
Let's kill the mothership.
putting double duty here. Of course, it would be scoped, wouldn't it?
what was it called? I keep wanting to say Touch and Go, and I keep wanting to say Littlest Pet Shop, and I don't know why.
I don't know why. That shot was something else.
It's like, oh, no, it's Pup Button Pep's One Stop Workshop. I remember that. There we go. That's what I was thinking of.
Assistance here.
I require assistance. No, you don't. Oh, unless you were talking about the enemies.
I was, yes.
Yeah, okay, you probably should have said I need backup. That's the proper nomenclature.
Can't wait for you to change it in like 2 minutes.
No. That's how it's always been. I pressed A there. Okay, whatever. I love you, Paper Mario Color Splash.
You're the only one who does.
That's not even true. Do you need backup? And there it goes. Yeah. Wow.
Geno reaction image edit.
I'm working on the worst Geno reaction edit. Toaster Man, is it your emote, but Geno? Because if it is, keep up the good work. And if it isn't, I think you should switch gears. Oh my god, just make that your emote. That's a good fucking idea. What if Geno was like a glass cannon in Smash Bros 2? That'd be so cool.
Probably.
Ah!
It's usually hard to try and like map it.
I love that. I had the idea on Twitter. Was it yesterday? It was recently. Like, what if K. Rool threw his crown faster at higher percents? Because...
Or he just generally move faster at higher percents.
Yeah, because during the second phase of his fight, he throws it at, like, basically a bullet speed.
Yeah, he just moves and, like, does everything at light speed after a point.
His side B should be just a move where he jumps up and down across the screen. Man, I didn't even think about, like, you know, the people at Rare who made K. Rool. Like, I'm really happy for them too. K. Rool's just a generally feel-good pick, I think. Except for the Ashley fans.
Oh, that Castlevania show makes me just laugh so fucking hard.
Castlevania, a dead franchise, has 2 characters, a stage, 34 songs. What else?
I can't remember what.
There was like a list of like
Something else.
8 things. It's like
Yeah.
and Ashley gets nothing. And then the person who made that tweet like has been doubling down since then.
Like they seem like the type to. I imagine if the account doesn't lock down, it will be locked in like the next few days. Cause they'll just like hide up and start crying. But yeah, that's the sort of shit I hate. Like it's a weird thing of like. There's always like that sort of thing among like video game fanboys, but it seems like especially prevalent among Nintendo ones.
Yeah, you know, the classic Nintendo fanboy thing. I remember that being a thing in like my elementary school art class for some reason, that specifically.
That's very specific, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's how long ago it's been
The
like
people in the class?
a bad thing. No, just, I don't know, maybe, I have no idea why. It's just like, you know, sometimes you just think of something during, like, while you're in a place, and then every time you think of that
and then it just
thing,
comes associated with it.
yeah, I think it might be
I
that.
don't know.
It's kind of hard. It's harder for, like, because with Waluigi, I'm like, yeah, what the Waluigi fans are doing are bad, but I would act like I actually like Waluigi, and I think that, you know, he is a likable character, and not everyone's a shithead. It's kind of harder for me to do with the Ashley fans because I don't actually really care for Ashley at all. So it's just kind of easier to lump them into, like, you know, degenerate territory.
I mean, like, the reference point for these things is always like, they're complaining about things I really fucking like being put in the game, in favor of things I'm not fussed on or actively don't like, so I'm just kind of like, well, you can just, like, literally eat all the shit in the world. I will just, like, smugly lord it over everyone. I don't even give a shit.
How old am I again? That's a good question.
You don't know?
I think it's 22.
You think?
I don't actually know.
You don't remember your birth year?
Yeah, my birth date is my username. Of course I know that. Hello? But
95, so like you're 23.
No. See, that's the problem because I was born literally in the last 6 days of 1995.
So you'll be 23 this Christmas.
Okay, so I am 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's like, because you know how like when you're a kid, every year is cool because you're like like your age matters a lot more when you're a kid, right?
But then when you hit like 18, like everything's unlocked, so you don't care.
Yeah, when you become like there's 16 for driving, there's 18 for
18 rated media.
Yeah, that's it. Because I was thinking, because then 21 is drinking, and then I passed that point.
18 is also drinking here, so.
Yeah, wait, is it?
Yep.
Wait, what's 21 then?
21 doesn't have any relevance here.
Oh, okay. 21's the drinking age here then, I think. Right?
Must be, because 18 is the one here.
But yeah, like, so once I reached 21, that was kind of like the fall off point. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
When you asked how old am I was like 21. Because I was like, I know, basically my brain was like...
Last time you thought about it.
Yeah, my brain is like, I know I'm older than 21, but I know I'm not that much older than 21. So I could be 21, or I could be 22. I'm pretty sure I'm not 23 yet. So that's... Is that weird? I don't know.
I would just switch on me the moment I try to play it again.
Oh, because the person died. Speaking of.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the only other time I'm gonna remember my age is when I'm 30, and that's about it. Maybe 25, because that's, you know, 1/4 of a century. Oh god. What the hey? Oh, they're gonna be piled up. Oh shit, how'd you get down here? Hello?
Oh, great.
Well, I'm dead down here.
I'm also dead.
Oh shit, this isn't good.
Wow.
Woo! Remember what you learned in Octo expansion. You can press the B button. It's so pitiably bad that I always forget it exists. I wish it was cooler. Gushers. Let's test walls. Low at walls. So check piers. There it is. And I have an actual gun this time. Oh, yeah, the walls thing's gonna come back to haunt us.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, we're good.
Ah, what? Damn.
Did someone? No, but we can't. We can't. We can't. We help. Gavin, help. Egg collector, man, help. Ah! Normally I don't care about protecting eggs, but like there's 6 or 7 here, so.
It's 4.
There were 6 or 7.
How many I just didn't pick one up? Yeah, I thought I did.
Oh, I can't blame you, because that happens all the time. Oh, what the fuck? There it is. Fortunately, there's just so much shit around here. It's also, you know, speaking of age, I never remember the age of, like, any of my friends at all. Like, how old's Gavin? I think he mentioned he was going to be, like, 23 recently. Or is 23.
I'm 24.
It's 24. Yeah, see what I mean? I don't fucking know. So like my parents use that kind of as a gauge for like how much I know friends online. So they're like, how old are they? And I'm like, I don't know. So I kind of just make up a number, you know? Birthdays,
30.
birthdays and ages really aren't my forte. Cause like, usually I think like, cause like everyone in a forum that I like, like my brain just kind of automatically says that they're peers, or just everyone on Twitter. They're like, oh yeah, they're like close to 20, and then they're actually like 16. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I hear stuff like that, and I was like, oh, fuck off.
What do you mean, oh fuck off?
When like if someone's like, oh yeah, I'm actually like 8 years younger.
Oh right, yeah. It's like
tiny baby.
It's weird because they don't seem like it, because you know, you like them, they seem like you. I think it might be because I was like,
my favorite thing is like Twitter artists, where is that they draw these impossibly great images and then they're like in their bios, I'm 15. I'm
yeah, they're 15. It's like weird.
Scary. Go away.
I think it's because I was like so irredeemably bad at that age.
I was a complete dead shit at 15.
That like when
and
people,
there's this person over here with like actual like talent and skills, and it's like piss off.
yeah, it's like when people are better. Like you're talking about art. I'm kind of just talking about in general, like personality wise too.
I'm not even just talking about like an art. I mean like skills in general.
Yeah, but that too. It's just like that. I think that's where most of it comes from. And then, you know, once they're your actual peers, as I mentioned, it doesn't really matter after a point, because age only really matters when you're younger. And oh my god, no, if anything but a snake, I could have pulled that off. But, you know, the jetpack and the snake hard counters it, so. Yeah, remembering anything isn't my forte either. I'm in the same exact wheelhouse. Except for very niche video game facts. You know, let's just do one more. Who cares? I didn't even realize that we went past the thing. That's just how much fun we're having. Actually, what time
I
is
just
it?
assumed we were right to sync again.
5:14. Well, I started at 400 this time. Did you also?
I think I also did, yeah.
Are you at like 1,556?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, so we were wrong about the eggs thing then. It was just we were desynced on the meter.
Yeah, it must have been.
Okay. It only really matters if you don't put an egg in on wave 1, I think. Because then you get literally nothing instead of like the team score for some reason.
I guess it's like you have to contribute to get your shit.
Yeah, see, but I've been kind of fighting the fight that you can contribute to Salmon Run in many other ways other than collecting eggs. So yeah. I want to try the Japanese Pokemon game. Which one should I get? Are you are you talking about Yokai Watch?
or Yokai Watch.
What did you say?
I assumed you like talk about importing the next Pokemon game.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was thinking too. And then I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Toaster Man, if it was anyone else, I want you to know that I would have killed you on the spot. I mean, people generally say that Yokai Watch 2 is a lot better than 1 because it fixes a lot of gameplay mechanics. And I mean, there are only really Yokai Watch 1 and 2. So
don't get in the wall then, alright, what is cool?
I mean, you could probably get into 2 just fine, because it just has more content, you know? It's just like, because there are things like, to catch the yokai, you need to give them their favorite food. And the first game doesn't tell you what their favorite food is. But the second one does. Yeah. The second one does, so that's like one of the big ups for that game. Yeah, it just generally has a lot more content too.
It's just generally a lot more polished.
Yeah. The only problem is like, their trains. Really don't like the trains in that game.
Trains, honestly, like, I don't give a shit. It's like whatever, that's fine.
At first, the trains intimidated me, and then the trains became tedious. Yeah, because oh god, I've never done public transport before in my life, so it kind of gave me anxiety. Because it's like if this was real and I had to get on a real train, I would have no idea what I'm doing. I know, but like it kind of has that same vibe almost. Just because it's
There's
so
a bus system for you people. I swear to God.
it's so much like, you know, the real train system. Because I have been on it with family a few times, and you know that's pretty much where it ends because of family. But it's like so much like it that it just kind of. I was like, I'm gonna screw this up. It's not that bad though. Oh, cool. We actually made the
fuck
quota.
he's talking about either.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not missing any lore like Yokai Watch.
Oh yeah, no. There's just a train system in Yokai Watch where you have to get off at certain stops and stuff, and you have to wait for the train to make it there. So that's kind of annoying. But I was more talking about the fact like missing your stop or like knowing where to be on the station platform, stuff like that. That aren't really actually concerns. Either way, you know, if you like. You might as well get 2, and then once you play 2, and if you like it, then you can go back to 1. I think that would probably be the best way.
There's already like another one spawned back, and of course it is.
Because Yokai Watch Busters is coming out in like less than a month, so
3 snipers on me. Fantastic.
I'm excited for that because you can play that online. And the last time I compared it to Monster Hunter-esque, Gavin got very angry at me. He was ecstatic. He was yelling. He said very mean things about me. Oh, I already have Nick.
That's how you know none of this is true.
I'm not I'm not gonna say that. Gavin raised his voice for the first time ever.
It was that thing you were doing where it's like to make your little thing try and sound like anything approaching like better than it is. Just like appeal to the credit of another series, which is exactly what people do with Dark Souls all the fucking time.
No, I just say that to piss you off, or unless you're talking about other people.
No, I'm talking about other people.
Okay. I mean, I understand that.
Little thing appear better or sound cooler, they just appeal to the credit of something that's more established and better and has its own
it's like. That happens a lot with indie games where like people are like, it's like Super Meat Boy crossed with FTL, and I'm like, I really don't like that.
The real thing is like it's like Super Metroid. I'm like, well, you can just like immediately fuck off because no, it isn't.
It's like, you know, maybe the same genre, but yeah, like I don't know what genre Monster Hunter is. Like, you know, 4 friends fight a giant monster together, and they each kind of have their own roles and weapons.
It's an action RPG.
But like.
RPG with more like real-time combat.
Right, but multiplayer action RPG, I guess.
Yeah, that's
okay. That works.
It's just an action RPG, but it has multiplayer.
Because I was gonna say, isn't Final Fantasy 15 an action RPG? Like it's kind of vague.
I mean, it's like saying, oh man, like Doom and Duke Nukem can't be the same genre because they're widely different. So it's still first-person shooter. Like, oh, Quake has a multiplayer focus. It can't be the same genre as Doom. Like, no, it is. Just it plays differently and has like a focus on multiplayer doesn't mean it isn't also a first-person shooter.
Portal 2 isn't the same genre as those.
No, that's a puzzle game.
No, it's a first-person shooter.
You don't do any shooting.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You shoot portals out of a portal gun. So it's a first-person shooter, Gavin. Yeah, I would get Yokai Watch 2. And if you want to know which version to get, which might have also been what you're asking, I prefer Bony Spirits.
I don't remember the differences.
Well, really, I think the main differences are like Bony Spirits has one of the most powerful multiplayer yokai that there's only one of, but in Fleshy Souls you get a yokai that like heals your whole team and is really useful throughout the main game, but you can easily trade it with people because you can get multiples of them. So I think that's, you know, generally better to get Bony Spirits. And then if you ever need a yokai, then you can hit me up in the PMs and I'll be like, all right, I'll boot up my 3DS. FPS puzzle game. There we go, combining genres. Yeah, I'm excited for Busters. Gavin, are you gonna get Busters?
Probably not.
So we can play it? Gavin, come on.
I'm not really interested in it.
What? Gavin, come on. I want to play
Come on,
Busters, and I can't play it alone.
I mean, like, I don't really want to play it, though.
And I don't want to play it with randos. Gavin, are you just saying this because I didn't want to play Monster Hunter?
No, like, I genuinely don't want to play it.
This is your revenge? You won't play my Monster Hunter, so I won't play yours?
I mean, if anything, if you're like, it should be the other way around there, but no. Like, I just don't want to play it.
Actually, speaking of Monster Hunter, I'm kind of getting interested in Ultimate now. Just to see what it was like. I don't think
you actually are, because every time you say I'm kind of getting interested in X, you then immediately bin X and never go back to it or go near it again.
Everybody's golf. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
But, well, I mean, it's Monster Hunter. You know?
I mean, you could also just say it's Splatoon 2. And,
as long as you're there. You know? It's easy.
I'm getting Generations.
Wait, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. So there we go.
Like, I don't know why that surprised you. I'm getting that one. It's just like, yeah, I'm awesome.
Well, no, it's just because I didn't know if you said I am or I amped. Amped.
What?
Amped. There we go.
Okay.
AMN''T. Oh, was that meme arrow Generations? I thought you were gonna be like, Generations is 50 arrows greater than something else.
I was expecting to have world tacked on the end there, and I'd be like, okay, sure.
I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know, because I like Monster Hunter now. And I know that I said, like...
Debatable.
What? I know I said, I'm not gonna like the fact that...
Yeah, okay, sure, but whatever.
All the worlds are not woven together in one thing, and that seems weird, but, like, I'd be kind of interested to see it, and, like, all of the old monsters, and it'll be on a console, where I can use this Switch Pro controller and not a 3DS, right? Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. So one, I
can...
He's
on the Switch, man. They're not gonna make you plug in your 3DS and use it as a controller.
Just making sure. So, one, I can stream it, so that's, like, huge. And two, I can play with an actual controller. So, I'm interested, I think. We'll see what happens. Me not playing World now, like with the PC, with the PC boon and stuff, is probably helpful for that. Also, I want to see how much worse the insect glaive is in that game. But it's nice to have a starting point. Gonna keep it real with you, fam. Generations blows fat ass. That'd be neat to see. I like watched the Did You Know Gaming on Monster Hunter World, and I'm like pretty excited if they make a Monster Hunter World 2, because it seemed like they were kind of limited in this one. But now that it's sold,
they were, because Capcom don't have a particularly good current gen engine. They've basically got MT framework, which they haven't bothered to properly upgrade the new systems, and they have the Resident Evil 7 engine, which they're just like retrofitting for Devil May Cry 5 and hoping it works. And like Capcom, they have like skilled staff, but yeah. World was very light on content. Who is this weird man from an alien world where everything is wrong?
Gavin. I mean, I haven't played the old Monster Hunters, but I've heard plenty of times that...
I mean, yeah, like, sure, the old ones had, like, a lot more shit, but saying World was light on content, saying, what fucking universe are you from?
Relatively light on content.
A 70-hour game is light on content.
What was I gonna say? I don't know.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, you ruined it.
Alright. Time is it?
Test. Woo!
10:30.
Alright, you have work tomorrow. Completely forgot.
Yes, I do.
Wow, look at that 60 FPS. Is this thing meant for inking instead of killing?
What?
The Explosher? What the fuck? That missed? Oh, I see.
Oh, you're messing with it.
Oh, it's okay. It's like a 2-hit kill, I guess.
Yeah, it's the same as the regular one. It just has an AoE at the end.
It's very not satisfying when it hits people, though. Especially like in Salmon Run, where an explosion is like really good for killing hordes, and then it just doesn't explode, and you're like, this is false advertising. It's supposed to explode. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah, it seemed like the Monster Hunter World devs and stuff felt like they didn't have enough time and not enough money. But now
probably didn't, because Capcom have been in dire straits for ages.
Now that Monster Hunter World has sold billions, I don't think that's going to be a concern anymore.
It's pretty much like the first success Capcom have had in like actually years.
Whoa, look at that. Have you ever fired one of these things like through grates? Wait,
Yeah.
Why isn't it doing that anymore? It's not doing it anymore. What? Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. I thought it like landed on the grate and then dripped down through it. It doesn't. Whatever. Yeah, so that's an exciting prospect. Just like all the great things about Monster Hunter World, and then all the shitty things hopefully improved, and then just more. Wow.
I mean, it's a given at some point. Probably on like the next generation consoles.
Oh yeah, doesn't
Capcom have their ass together and get, you know, like actual engine going.
Speaking of generations, doesn't that game like actually have, what's it called? There's like low rank, high rank, and then what comes after that?
I don't know.
There's like G? What's it called?
I don't know.
There's like a rank above high rank. G rank.
G
Wow, I
rank,
was actually right. Like, don't those old Monster Hunter games actually have like G rank armor, so you can actually stand a chance against those monsters? Because
not in the ones I played. I don't know.
Because World doesn't really have that, and that's kind of, I think that's kind of why a lot of the
kind of
harder.
does. Like every armor has a high rank version.
No. I mean, there's low rank, high rank, and then like G rank. So like armor that's better than high rank to deal with the G rank tier monsters. I think World just kind of leaves you in the shit house.
But it doesn't. It gives you high rank monsters and
Toaster man. Monster Hunter World doesn't even have G rank, but it like doesn't it have it in Spirit or something? I don't know. I feel like two newest ones would be G rank and like the tempered maybe, I guess. Arc tempered bullshit.
I don't remember the G rank shit from like I don't remember it being in the PSP ones. I didn't play the 3DS ones.
Wow. You played on the PSP, but not the superior 3DS.
The PSP stick was more comfortable than the circle pad.
He's only saying that because he broke it when he played Smash for 3DS. Don't let him forget.
I mean, it's not a thing I try to bury. I actively tell people this.
You know what we should do? We should
What?
play Smash on 3DS again.
No.
To celebrate Smash Ultimate.
No.
Go back through.
No.
But yeah, everyone says that World is a lot easier than all the other Monster Hunters too. So that kind of scares me, honestly. But we'll see. If World is hard, then I don't want to be... no, hold on, that doesn't work. Like, you know the saying, if X is wrong, then I don't want to be right? It's kind of thinking of something like that. If World is wrong, then I don't want to be right. You know, that works. Yeah, how many chunks do I have? Chunks, huh? God damn it. So, Generations is already out in Japan, right?
It's been out since the Switch came out, more or less.
Okay, so does it not look like shit?
What do you mean?
That's all I care about, because like everything on the 3DS looks like shit, so that's why I don't want to play those
it's
Monster
up-res,
Hunters.
like handheld models still.
Ew.
The actual models and all that are like 3DS models, just with all like the edges smoothed out and shit.
Ooh, I don't know
The
about
picture
that.
clarity is really great though.
So,
This is what I mean. Like, immediately already backing out. Why would you even say you're interested in the first place?
because I didn't know it would be ugly.
You did know.
No, I didn't. I figured it's on the Switch, so it'll be, Mario Odyssey tier.
It's literally a port of a 3DS game.
God damn it! I actually didn't know that. I know nothing about Monster Hunter. All right, okay, you can go above 99. So I'm 21 swim speed ups away from being able to make my gear without playing the game at all. We're getting there. Say even without, even without spy gear.
See, Toastman, I don't think it's actually so bad. Having played the demo, I was like, yeah, that's Monster Hunter.
I'm kind of curious now, though. You know when someone, people are split on something and you just kind of want to play it for yourself to see?
Yeah.
I'm, a lot nicer to media, though, I think. So I'll probably end up liking it, but we'll see. Depends if it does particular things to irritate me.
It meets, the big list of prerequisites, then yeah.
Does Generations make you watch a cutscene before you can play the game with friends?
I mean, I would assume no. That was something because they didn't have big mod. Like on PSP they didn't. You just walked in and a monster leaps out of nowhere.
Good. It's already better than World.
It's fun times. I remember Freedom United 2 and it's fucking the first time I ever saw a Rathian, it was just okay, I'm walking through and then just hello, there's a claw in front of the screen and now I'm poisoned.
I love poison.
I was like, so that's a Rathian. Oh.
Toaster Man's like, no, don't save yourself. You can spend that money on what else is coming out?
No.
I don't actually know. What's coming out?
I don't Dragon Quest 11 is a week or two after that.
You can spend that money on Dragon Quest 11, even though you never played any Dragon Quest game in your life.
You don't need to.
Unless Fortune Street counts.
You don't need to. They're all disconnected.
Puyo Tetris 2.
Well, Dragon Quest 1 and 3 have a dial link, and each trilogy set in the same world, but the stories are all disconnected.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gavin, that's not the start of a trilogy. I can't play it.
You don't need to play a trilogy though.
I need to play 10.
10's an MMO.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing? That's like Final Fantasy tier mistakes.
You say Final Fantasy tier mistakes, but Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14's reboot are insanely insane moneymakers.
Yeah, I know. They're insane moneymakers. Because they employed shitty subscription. Fuck you. Wait, did you say 11? Was 11 like that?
11 was the first MMO of Final Fantasy, yeah.
Oh, I thought only 14 was. And then they I would have fucking played that if it was free to play, or if you just bought it once. I would have played it just to get the Yokai Watch stuff just in case. But because it's a monthly thing, I'm like, nope, not even that Whisper.
Chris, I'm not that big a fan of Yokai Watch Smith.
I mean, have you seen the Whisper thing?
It's
I thought you were
shit, honestly.
I know, that's why it's so good. Yeah, you can't have promotions for games that have subscriptions. That's just not how it works. Sorry.
That's entirely how it works, though. That's why they
No.
get people to subscribe.
You get people to play it during that timed event just in case they'll ever want to play it later, and then they'll have the stuff they want.
That's literally only you.
I wouldn't think so.
I'm pretty certain that's just you.
Am I the only one that thinks Gino should be in Smash? It's like, no. You're not the only one. Whenever you start a sentence with "Am I the only one that is?" The answer's no, right? Unless it's really specific.
No, the answer is usually always no.
Am I
someone else on this earth who's had the same thought?
Am I the only one who wants Scooter from Ribbit King in Smash? I think the answer might be yes on that one.
I don't think so. There'll be some madman somewhere who agrees with you. Some lunatic on YouTube.
Am I the only one who wants Dark Scooter from Karo King in Smash? We can go more obscure than this if you want. Am I the only one who wants Karo King Scooter with the mummy pants in Smash? I can keep going.
I mean, you're saying this like I'm objecting to you or something.
We should probably stop though. We should have just kept playing the game. I didn't think we would have such a Monster Hunter discourse. Am I the only one that wants Monster Hunter Generations? Switch? When's that even coming out?
Like end of August.
God damn it.
All I know is it comes out after I get paid, and Amazon, for whatever reason, refused to deliver it to Northern Ireland, so I just had to go through game. They're doing that a lot more often. They're just refusing to sell things to Northern Ireland. It's like kind of, well, if they don't want my business, I guess I'll just go buy it elsewhere then. Fuck off with you.
The Explosher is in the next Salmon run, which starts on the 14th. And we can only do it on the 14th. So that's 2 days from now, on Tuesday. God damn, it's always Tuesday. Stop it.
Didn't you say you were going to be like not busy after Monday?
Well, yeah, but it's like I have more jobs than usual on Tuesday.
Okay.
It's like I'm back to my normal work week, but Tuesday is still Tuesday, you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Although this Tuesday I actually have less, so it's not as bad. But that's only for this week.
Alrighty then.
So it's good.
I'm gonna wrap this shit up.
Yep, exactly the same thing. Thanks for coming out, Toaster Man, and anyone else who may or may not be here. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, it's almost 6, so I should actually do my job.
See you.
So goodbye.